Only weeks ago, the malevolent Sarevok brought the city of Baldur's Gate to the edge of destruction. You, like him, are a child of Baal, the dead god of murder. Baal foresaw his own death and sired mortal children in an effort to bring about his return. Sarevok intended to become the new lord of murder. You put an end to Sarevok's plans and slew your half-brother. With his passing, you became known as the hero of Baldur's Gate. Now, a new threat casts a shadow over the city. A massive army on a holy crusade has thrown the Sword Coast into turmoil. Little is known of the crusade's leader, the charismatic warrior Kalar Argent. Those who follow her revere her as the Shining Lady, but her background and goals are shrouded in mystery. Some say she is divine, a hero sent by the gods to crush evil no matter the cost. Others whisper that she is another spawn of Baal, intent on following the same path as Sarevok. One thing above all else is clear. If the Sword Coast is to find any measure of peace, Kalar Argent must be stopped.
Alright, hello and welcome to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear with me, Bring It On. So this is an expansion to the original Baldur's Gate. It was released in 2016, so 17 years after the original Baldur's Gate was released. It's supposed to be a direct continuation of the original Baldur's Gate. It's supposed to help connect Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. And I know that it was received mixedly by the fans of the Baldur's Gate series. Some people really liked it because it was more Baldur's Gate. Some people didn't like it because they felt that it didn't uphold the quality that Baldur's Gate is known for. I know next to nothing about this expansion outside of what the cutscene just told us and some of the reviews that I've read regarding the expansion. So yeah, I don't know what to expect. I'm ready to jump in. We'll do single player, import game. This is our latest save, so we'll grab this one. Core rules, that's what I played the base campaign in, so that's what I'll play this in. And we'll venture forth.
I have no more room for that. Dropped it.
Thanks, Minsk.
Sarevok's dead. Everything's a mess. We should have gotten out of the city days ago.
No chance of that now. But Korlasz knows what she's doing and... Hey, did you hear that?
We'd better tell the boss. Come on.
Ugh, smells like moldy bones down here.
Bones and evil. That is the stench which Minsk sniffs.
This chamber's secure, hero.
Well,
We can
here
proceed
we
when you're
are in
ready.
the creepy old tomb again. The last of Sarevok's followers are down here, according to the Flaming Fist. All you gotta do is find their leader and bring her to justice.
What do we know of our prey? They possess evil hearts if they followed Sarevok. Their loss would not be a great one.
They're mostly mercenaries, led by a wizard named Korlasz. This is her family's tomb. She aided Sarevok, and the Grand Dukes want her dead or alive. We'd better be careful.
Will you be joining me?
I really want to. I wouldn't be much help, though. Ever since I asked Duke Janath to teach me how to sling spells, she's had me cooped up in the stuffy old library, studying boring books about the weave. She only let me come down here after I promised to bring her any arcane scrolls or tomes I could find.
That's unfortunate, but it's probably best to do as Duke Janath says. Tell me what we know of those we hunt.
They're mostly mercenaries, led by
I've
a
already
wizard
read
named
that part.
Korlasz. This is
Let's
I'll
get to
follow
it then.
behind you with these flaming fists. If you need help with anything, just ask and I'll do what I can. There's a healer here too. Talk to her if you need any bandaging. She also knows all about fighting undead. Timora shine on you. Not that you'll need it.
Okay, yeah, we have a new companion here. She's good at darts, scimitars, wakizashis, and ninjatos. Can level her up. Open locks is probably going to be the most important. Let's just go ahead and get that up to 75-ish. Find traps. Look at that, up to 50 at least. Detect illusion. Yeah, we'll grab some of that. 20 should be fine. 5 more points. Put in open locks. Boom. And then here, guess I give her a short bow. Don't know how I feel about her being in the party, but that's okay. What's her alignment? Chaotic neutral. Do I have any equipment I can give her? Because she doesn't have anything. What is this? Ring of protection. Helmet that she can't wear, so never mind. We'll just drop that. Don't need that. Also, I don't have my gem bag or my scroll case. Alright, he has some weapons. What do we have? We have a sling we could give her. Here, she can carry this stuff for us. She can use that, so there you go. He's still over encumbered. We can probably get rid of this stuff and this and this. Give this to her. What is this? Gonna earn +3 versus slashing attacks. Sure, you can have that as well. Probably don't need that sling. This longsword +1. Gotta clear out some of my inventory since I don't have nearly enough space for everything. Alright, he's no longer encumbered. Okay.
You need me?
Nature's servant awaits.
Oh, she's on melee for whatever reason. Let's change that. Put her back on range. There we go. Alright, let's talk to Emily again.
How are things going?
What can you tell me about this place?
The Duke said this whole place is the Korlasz family tomb. All her wizard ancestors are buried here. So be sure to keep an eye out for traps and other nasty things.
Alright, I have another question for you.
Sure. What's on your mind?
How have you been doing these last few weeks?
It's strange having these new arcane powers. Back in Candlekeep, I never dreamed I might be a spellslinger like Gorion someday. Life sure has taken us to unexpected places. You more than me, I guess.
And I apologize, the sound's gonna cut out briefly. I need to see... Okay. Alright. I had to make sure I was recording. I didn't remember pressing the recording hotkey. And what made you decide to study magic?
It seemed practical. After all the weird places we've been, I thought it would help if I knew a couple spells and could figure out what the magical gadgets we find are for. Then, well, I had a knack for it. Magic. I like studying my spells and remembering how Gorion would do the same back in our Candlekeep days. Feels like I still have a connection with him, you know?
Alright, well, let's keep moving.
We'll follow behind you. I've got your back.
Alright, I think this is the healer, right?
You are more than welcome in my sight.
May the Morning Lord watch over you, my lord. How may I be of service? Do you have any advice on dealing with undead? Lesser undead are mindless creatures who blindly follow their master's orders. Cold, magic, and poison won't hurt them, but spells that are based on fire usually work well. There are 3 main types of undead: skeletal, cadaverous, and spectral. Which category would you like to know more about? Tell me about skeletal undead. Skeletal undead are more common than any of the living would like. They're dangerous, but their physicality makes them somewhat easier to deal with than other dead foes. Swords, spears, and arrows do little against them. Forsake slashing or piercing weapons for a hammer or mace, anything with a flat edge, to return them to their graves. I would know more about the cadaverous undead. Cadaverous undead include ghouls, zombies, and wights. Stay out of their reach. They're usually slow, but horrifically strong, and their touch drains the life of their victims. Their attacks often spread disease or cause paralysis. I can offer some potions and scrolls that can help alleviate or prevent those effects, or these effects. More about undead. The spectral undead. What can you tell me about them? Spectral undead are the most dangerous. They're cunning and powerful, and only magic, weapon, or spell can harm them. Many also possess spellcasting abilities. Ghosts, shadows, and wraiths are all spectral undead. Okay,
You have my greeting.
Require healing. I can provide healing as well as a few potions and scrolls, if you've the coin. Okay. That's going to come in handy, I suppose. We do have some things we need to identify, so... where are they at? The Gravebinder +2 and Shadow's Blade +3. Alright, let's change these guys around. We'll do that after we read these. Alright, so the Gravebinder +2. Longtooth. Discovered relatively recently by adventurers in the south, the abilities of this weapon went unknown for several years. Magical tomes eventually revealed its extensive history as an assassin's tool, and it was dubbed the Gravebinder. It was stolen soon after. Then the Shadow's Blade +3, the short sword of backstabbing. The Shadow's Blade was created to be the perfect assassin's tool. It is highly sought after by any who would settle differences with the blade, and many that possess it do not do so for long. Well, it's a shame I don't have ammo into my party for this.
Yes. I'm here to help.
Alright, well I guess we're ready to start.
You're too late. It's already gone.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Aren't you here for his sword? I thought...
Yeah, come for Korlasz. If she surrenders, I'll see to it both of you are treated fairly by the Flaming Fist. Timora be with you then. If you're full enough to cross Korlasz, you'll need all the luck you can get.
What could at once?
Okay, well. I'm on.
3 drops of lemon balm oil. A half pinch of powdered silver.
Seems to be a lot of voice acting in this expansion so far, which I appreciate. Means I don't have to read as much. Greetings. Oh, pardon. I didn't hear you come in. I'm conducting an experiment. Tell me about this experiment.
Oh, I'm creating an alchemical concoction to reveal magically concealed writings. A mercenary was supposed to guide me further into the tomb to find the component I'm missing. Just now their leader summoned them away, though. She bid me stay here for my own safety. If you happen to come across cobalt moss and bring some to me, I'd be truly grateful.
Their leader. That'd be Korlasz. I believe that is her name, yes. Well, as long as you're only here for your alchemical component, I have no quarrel with you. If I see some, I'll bring it to you. Oh, thank you. Do come back if you find any. Okay. Let's see what loot we have. History of the North 1. Bottle of wine and elixir of health. Let's grab both of those.
It is I.
Sweet, a gem bag and orders from Korlasz. This missive is dated 2 days ago. Porios. Or Porios. Gather all of your spare equipment in the supply room. We depart in 2 days. Since we put Sarevok's sword on the ship to Athkatla, a suspiciously high number of people have become aware of this location. We must move quickly, before the Flaming Fist arrives. If fortune smiles upon us, we'll be in Zassapur within the week. Korlasz.
What concerns you? I'm here to help.
Alright, let's put some of these rings away. Of which I have many more than I remember actually having. It's a bottle of wine. Label on this wine bottle reads, Marsember Blush, Fine Vintage. It claims to be a fruity blend of spices and dewflower fragrances. The vineyards of Marsember are well known for their firm grapes, which draw their flavor from the fragrant salt air of the Sea of Fallen Stars. I can drink it, but what for? It seems fairly unique, so I'm not going to mess with it. Also, let's swap these characters around. There we go. Alright, one undead down. Protection from petrification.
Done and done.
See that coming in handy.
I'm here to help.
Push invisibility, we'll give that to her.
Whatever you like.
And she can carry this skull around.
What could I do to help?
It's just a skull, right? Or is it something fancy? Nope, just a skull. This appears to be the skull of a human.
It is I. At once.
Okay. I mean, it seems like a puzzle piece. Follower of Sarevok.
Oh no! What concerns you?
Sweet.
Wow, she just got one shot. Alright, let's reload that. What the heck?
You need me?
Wish I had Immo into my party instead of Safana. She's not ready for this. Actually, where's the guy that was casting? I think it's this guy, right?
For justice!
Ow! You want whatever you like. This is the end for you.
I start back. Yes.
Still trying to get Minsk away. He's taking unnecessary damage.
What could I do to help?
Oh, Dynair, why are you so close?
It is I.
My magic will end thee. Suffer the wrath
This
of
is
the
definitely not
undead.
going smoothly. So, flail, what is this? It's a very cool looking medium shield. Bastard sword, 8 bolts. Alright, perfect. I gave her a short bow, I think, right? So keep her. Cannot talk today. That'll keep her out of trouble for a little bit at least. I might go back and heal up instead of resting. Or I could just rest. Alright, so they don't have new animations for resting.
You need me?
That's fine.
You need me?
Nature's servant awaits.
I wonder which door I should go through. Let's go through this one.
Back away. Back away and you might survive this.
I found Parios. Let's see. Lay down your arms. I have no wish to hurt you. Sarevok paid us well for our service. He's dead now. I'm in no rush to join him. Everyone, lay down your arms. I saw you earlier, yelling at me across the chasm. You mentioned a sword you thought I was looking for. What sword?
Sarevok's sword. We stole the blade from the ducal palace, but you killed the man. I thought you might claim it as your own.
Why did you steal the sword?
Everyone steals for a reason, even if it's just the thrill.
Korlasz ordered us to. She had a buyer who offered her a ton of money for it. Enough to smuggle us all out of the city. That's all I know. Well, very well. The Flaming Fist waits outside. Present yourselves to them for arrest. I shall do as you say. Here, take this key. You'll need it to get to the crypt's lower level, where Korlasz abides. Hey, look at that. We can... Alright, let me get out of the way so they can... Alright, let's see, we have a
I
gem.
have no more room for that. Dropped it.
Alright, you can hold on to Sarevok's stuff. So what is this? A key ring. A latch on this heavy steel ring allows it to open on a hinge. Dozens of keys may be threaded onto the ring to keep them organized. Well, that's stupid. It's a key. That we definitely don't need, but
Yes.
I'm not going to get rid of it. Oh, there we go. We can give this to him.
What could I do to help?
Want me?
All I want from you is to grab onto these arrows.
It is I. I'm here to help.
Alright, plenty of ammunition and stuff. I still have that, yeah, I still have the returning throwing axe. Fantastic. Alright, so if you weren't given the weapon that you wanted in the beginning,
Sweetheart? Yes, dear.
here's your chance.
Yes, as you direct.
Probably don't need that many bullets, but, well, I've got them now. There's no going back.
What concerns you?
What is this darn...
I'm here to help.
Thy called.
Alright, there was an
Whatever that
identify
is.
scroll back here. Let's go grab that and see what this cloak is. I think it was in here. Cloak of Minor Arcana. Embroidered silver stars hide within the folds of the shimmering blue cloak. Wizards, especially those just beginning careers as adventurers, wear such items to aid them in their travels. As wizards grow in power and begin crafting their own equipment, they often give these cloaks to apprentices. So caster level +1. Ooh. It's better than a silly cloak of protection. What are the charges for? Generates a random arcane scroll of level 3 or below. Ooh. That also sounds neat. Oh, yeah, let me grab my Wand of Fear. Let's not leave that here. Oh, look at that. Some pretty sick rhymes. Alright, so it looks like that's the way we need to go. Oh, that door is probably locked. We needed the key from
You need
Parios.
me? At once.
Locked,
You
huh?
forget?
I? A den of
Yes,
stinking
dear.
evil. Actually, this evil is not as smelly as it usually is. We come for you anyway. Well, scrubbed evil.
Well, I see a rope
This
here,
chasm sure looks
so...
deep. Do you feel warm air coming up from below? I do. Wonder what's down there.
Alright, Moon, what's up?
Hey, how are things going?
Let's see. The statue that spoke to me mentioned a sword that was already gone.
I kinda saw a note on Duke Janath's desk. It fell on the floor and I just picked it up, honest. It said someone broke into the palace and took Sarevok's sword. Could that be it?
Perhaps, but why would she be interested in it? Items that belong to powerful individuals can develop unique powers of their own. I mistrust any who would seek out such a dark artifact.
I don't know why Korlasz would take the sword, but if it's gone, she must have given it to someone else. Maybe we can find a record or shipping log in her chambers.
Well, it's worth looking into.
We'll follow behind you. I've got your back.
Alright, let's heal up some.
You have my greetings, faithful one.
Let's see, you need cure light wounds twice.
Yes, at once.
More intruders.
Resisting me. Need to try something else.
You will disturb my rest.
Resist.
I will destroy
This is the end for you.
Prepare for thine end!
Get back here! This is what you deserve.
Sorry, what does he have going on with him right now?
You want more? Let's talk more fight!
Sorry, where did the healer go? There she is. What is she doing all over there? Come here.
My god protects me and watches us all.
Alright, don't like how it's forcing the camera down there. Let's go back up here.
What can I do to help? I'm here to help.
Alright, let's try this door one more time. I wonder why the healer ran in there. Nope, she didn't do anything. Okay. Well,
Your need.
it was worth a
Yes,
look-see.
dear.
We'll have her go check out what's over here. Just regular old arrows. Nothing special.
It is.
She's got plenty of those, so. Hey, there's something. Oh, here it is. Light shines from beyond this breached wall.
What concerns
Keep trying to click and drag, because the other game that I'm gonna start Let's Playing soon, that's how you move the camera around.
There is death.
So assuming I come up this way, because again, I see the rope here.
Possibly destruction too. Maybe even at once.
You must gather your party before venturing
We've
forth.
reached the catacombs. Watch your step. They're bound to be traps. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more undead, too. Tombs like this are usually full of wandering old bones. If you need some advice on dealing with undead, the Flaming Fist healer might be able to help. She's a priestess of Lathander, and knows a lot about how to deal with restless spirits.
You need me? Huh?
Okay. I think this is a good place to call it. We got introduced to the expansion. We've started exploring the tomb that we started in. I'm wondering how linear this expansion is going to be, because they put us into a tomb immediately, or into a dungeon. So I'm wondering how like on the rails the story's going to be. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Not looking forward to having Safana in my party instead of Imoen, but Imoen's a thief mage in the second game, so it makes sense that she would be off studying magic instead of, you know, just automatically being a thief mage in the second
What
game.
can I do to help?
So that's filling in that little hole, I guess. And yeah, so I'm gonna call it here. Next episode, we'll continue through Korlasz's tomb and see if we can't find the rogue wizard. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next
Den
episode.
of stink.